All right, guys, welcome back to Truth Movie Cartel. All right, so since my latest, or since my vision, and can only say it as a religious experience, I really don't know what else to say. I have fully uncovered what we are dealing with here in the end times with the digital ID, the mark of the beast system with the digital currency, and it is absolutely terrifying. It is already bad enough to know that being partially responsible for putting the people in office that are going to do this, I don't believe there was any choice. I don't think there was ever any option or anything to go in to go in here. This is all done, and these people operate in a certain way. Everything. I believe that our times and our lands have all been reset like this a million times. That's why everything seems like they know it all, and going right. They know it, and how diabolical do they know this was going to be here and that was going to be there? I believe it's because this is like a script that they play over and over. You hear about the weather, them playing with the weather in Tartaria, the mud flood, and all that stuff, guys. That's what we're dealing with here, guys. We are dealing with a group of, maniacal, just crazy people that are from a far, far, far time away that literally see this land as theirs to control, and they are going to put us in this system regardless. And it's just our duty to try to do what we can do to not be involved. Now, how do you know that this is going down right now? Well, I told you guys about, the CBDC did pass. They used the executive order to make everybody feel like Trump was against it. I showed you guys that they took it out, and it is absolutely done and passed in the Genius Act, guys.
This piece of legislation is going to make America the crypto capital of the world, and that's what the president promised. As for a central bank digital currency, the president opposes that. He made that promise to the American people on the campaign, and while it's not in this specific piece of legislation,
But now we're going to talk about something else. So what do we all enjoy as part of the Barron and Trump experience? We were all watching Barron Trump's marvelous underground journey, guys. And how ironic was it that he was looking up to his mentor, Don, and everything. And it was a time traveler book, basically, guys. And it's ironic that you look back and it's called The Underground Journey, because I do believe these people will go underground when all of this stuff starts happening. But that wasn't the only one of these books, right, guys? It was also The Last President.
Donald Trump's son might be the last president of the United States. In a book from 1889, written by Ingersoll Lockwood, the author tells a strange story about a boy named Barron Trump. This fictional character embarks on mysterious journeys guided by a mentor and lives in, get this, a place called Trump Castle. But it gets weirder. Lockwood later wrote another book titled The Last President, The Adventures of Barron Trump. This story begins with chaos in New York City, eerily similar to events we've seen in real life. Could these old books be predicting the future, or is it just a bizarre coincidence?
Which is very, very telling, guys, that I am telling you what I know now. And there's already a book that we all say is very, very crazy because it is so perfectly detailed. Like I said, it goes back to either time travel or these people have done this time and time again. But behold, there is definitely somebody else who is the last of a certain type of reign. You guys notice that whole event with the staged passing of the Pope, and it was very, very, everybody that had a little bit of intelligence realized how staged and crazy that was. As soon as it was needed to be done, he exited the stage, and now we have the last Pope. You guys, there is only one picture was left.
I hear something terrifying. The prophecy of the popes. Oh boy.
This book was found in the Vatican archives, predicted every single pope from in 1143 all the way to our current pope. But the scary thing is, after Pope Francis, the last one, it just says Judgment Day.
Oh gosh.
It literally ends after Pope Francis?
Yes, the creepiest thing that I saw inside St. Paul's Basilica, bordering the whole inner sanctuary, is every single pope. But what's weird is that there's only a certain amount of markers to where you can put a picture. There's one left after Pope Francis. They have always said that once that last slot is filled, it will be the end of the world. What he predicted, the time it took to go from the first pope that he wrote about, halfway mark, was 422 years. And he's saying from the middle one to the end, another 422 years will be the end of the world. If you do 422 years from the middle pope, which was 1585, that year is 2027.
And that was fulfilled with the gentleman that is taking the pope's role now. So we are on the last pope and the last president in books that have very well foreshadowed everything that has happened, guys. And with what I am showing you guys, the irony of my uncle's book, Behold the Pale Horse Rider, I showed you guys Trump in the beast going into Saudi Arabia with the Pale Horse Riders in front of the beast. We are dealing with something so far advanced and so far maniacal and just so astronomically crazy that I understand it's hard for so many people to grab their head around it, because we all had better days and brighter pastures ahead, and that is what we thought, and it couldn't be any further from the truth. And to add insult to injury, they keep pushing everything, all the arrests back to when? Middle of October, middle of November, etc. Right? Well, they are telling you that an alien is coming from.
Some of the biggest mysteries in the universe are all about other questions, like the question facing skywatchers tonight. What is it? On the 1st of July, NASA detected a mysterious object speeding toward Earth, and some actual bona fide experts think it might not be your typical space rock, or maybe any kind of rock, or a natural phenomenon at all. For one thing, 3I Atlas, as it's called, is interstellar, meaning it's from outside Earth's solar system. That is incredibly rare. In fact, it's only the third object from parts unknown to ever visit us. It's also moving very, very quickly, 135,000 miles an hour. Right now, it is near Jupiter, but it's expected to fly by Earth in late November, maybe early December.
Outer space, which you guys should know that we are under a closed system, under a dome, and Project Bluebeam is a very, very real and very major part to this whole series. It is a fake, staged alien invasion to usher in the second coming of Christ.
The Bluebeam project marks the beginning of total population control. This delusional project aims to stage a large-scale fake extraterrestrial invasion worldwide, with UFOs visible in the sky, and to introduce a fake god to save humanity from this invasion. It would employ highly realistic secret military technology, and they have recently conducted tests. The ultimate goal would be to eradicate all religions and establish a single unified religion, thereby achieving complete control over the population through fear.
That has always been the parameters of it for decades and decades and decades. And here we are with them. You'll see right here below. That is what they're saying is coming our way and should be here in November. So we are literally dealing with that. And just 2 weeks ago, they sacrificed the red heifer, guys. They said it wasn't qualified. Now they said it was qualified, and they have begun building the third temple.
We were told a few weeks ago that the rabbis in Israel were using a disqualified red heifer to make a practice run of the offering of the red heifer that they need the ashes of to cleanse the soon coming tribulation temple. We now know it was not a disqualified red heifer. I repeat, it was not disqualified. For the first time in over 2,000 years, the Jewish people now have the ashes of a qualified red heifer in order to cleanse the temple and the worshipers there.
Mount. It is literally diabolical how much stuff has lined up in these end times. So, guys, with everything that I've shown you guys here, I have tried to be the one person that can paint a perfect picture with the brush strokes of reality. Okay, but in the end, this is not fear mongering. This is called preparation. I am here to help you guide. We are going to help each other. You are here to help me. I am here to help you, and we are going to help our neighbors. Okay, this is not a time to be arguing, and a lot of people like to keep in their own little reality and use semantics to say it's not correct. There is no way in any possibility of any realm you could say that this is not happening right now, guys. Stay prayed up. Enjoy your family. Take care. We still have time. It's not like, it's going to be tomorrow, but you do need to understand what is coming. All right. I love you guys. I understand the hate and the vitriol because we all loved someone that we believed was going to be a savior in some sort of way. And he is the exact definition of an antichrist. Coming in, we all thought he was a savior, and he is anything but, guys. So, thanks for watching Truth Movement Cartel. Have a great and blessed day.